Hey everyone, just thought I'd give you a little overview of some Harbor Freight items I bought here. These are mainly some safety related items. I know sometimes if you don't have a chance to get to the store you can't really tell what you're getting, so maybe this will help you in your purchasing decision if you're going to buy on the internet, on their website, or on the telephone. Probably the place I want to start here is with these earmuffs. I believe these cost me $2.50. It's May 2013, just to give you a reference there. They don't look very great when you first look at them, but actually they're surprisingly good. This design gives you quite a bit of tension against your head, holds them on pretty firm. They're very comfortable and they have a very good fit around the ears. I was impressed with them. I wear their hearing protection quite a bit. Chainsaws, other loud motors, and I definitely give these guys a thumbs up, especially for $2.50. Kind of hard to go wrong there. The item number of this particular item is 43768. The next thing to take a look at is this face shield. Perhaps you're working on something that's going to be splattering in your face and you don't want to risk anything on your skin. And goggles alone won't be enough, so this is always a good idea to have something like this, especially if you're using like a wire brush on a grinder or something like that. Those little braids of metal tend to fly out and then cause a lot of damage. This particular one was $4. I'm not sure about this. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, so the jury's still out. But then again, we're talking $4. I'm not sure what this material is, but it is thin. It appears to be strong, so I assume it's Lexan. It has ANSI Z87 Plus stamped in the plastic here. When it comes, it's going to have protective coating on both the front and the back side. The best way to take that off is to take these screws out. And then you get usually a loose piece of the plastic up in the corner here. It's supposed to fold back, which it does. It's basically got a little foam glued onto the plastic here to give you a little protection against your forehead. And it's just a very simple elastic band. I imagine the first thing that'll go would probably be the elastic band on this. But for $4, give this one another thumbs up. That's the face shield, item 96542. These are their standard safety goggles, just pretty basic plastic goggles. These were $1 a piece. This also has ANSI Z87.1 embossed on the plastic. I've used these quite a bit. They are pretty comfortable. They fit very well, and they're pretty clear. So for 99 cents, there's another thumbs up for that. Also, in the eye protection, they have safety goggles. This is a 3-pack, and this was only $3. These are typically the ones you'll get with when you buy a power tool. They'll slip these in the box. These are good, once again, if you need full eye protection, whereas the goggles won't provide you nearly as much protection as these goggles will. These seem pretty typical. These are soft on the sides here. Appears very clear. Once again, it's got the ANSI Z87.1 standard stamped in the plastic here. Elastic looks different. Typically this is the first thing to go on these, but we're talking 99 cents, $1 a piece for these, so no great loss. So to give another thumbs up there, there's 4 thumbs up for you on these products. Let's move on to some gloves. Let's take the worst of the pack here. I've got 3 different gloves. Basically these mechanics gloves, these leather work gloves, and then these rawhide mechanics gloves here. These were 5 in a pack, selling for about $6 or $7. These are very, very thin. I don't know if you can tell here. Almost to the point where I have never even used them, just because they're so thin that they're almost non-existent and worthless. I really am pretty disappointed in these. As you can see, it's already starting to pull apart right here, and I've never even worn those. There's a hole in the palm. Here's what they're supposed to be comparable to, something like this. I think I picked these up in a 5-pack at Walmart for a couple dollars. Not much more than I paid for these, but if you can see, these are much thicker, and these will last much longer. So as far as the 5-pack of leather gloves, some Harbor Freight, I have to give you a thumbs down on these. I would definitely avoid just throwing your money away on these. These particular ones sold as an individual pack. I call them the top grain utility gloves, 41047 in this particular case. These aren't too bad. They're fairly comfortable. You can see it has a lining on the inside. I've used these for a couple weeks now, cutting wood with a chainsaw. As you can see, there's wood chips in here. And the leather seems decent on the outside. The time I had used it, it hasn't ripped any holes. You're typically going to rip a hole in your forefinger or your thumb. At least I do, picking up a lot of logs and things. However, they tend to fit a little bit loose, and I don't know if there's a smaller size, but these come off of my hands quite often when I use them, so I don't really like to use them at all. So I'm going to have to give these a thumbs down as well. If they had a tighter fit, I'd give them a thumbs up. But for $5.50 for a glove that's too loose and falls off, it doesn't work for me. But we'll end with some good news here. These guys, I think they normally sell for about $5. I got these for $4 on sale. You know, the Harbor Freight always has sales going on. But these babies, the Candy's gloves, 60477, these are crown jewels. I love these things. Typically you find gloves like this in Lowe's or Walmart going for anywhere from $15 to $20 a pair, and I've bought a few. And even some of the fancy ones I thought would last, like ones that had PVC lining here. And typically they're just junk. They fall apart. You know, for $15, $20, gloves that fall apart after using them for a month or two, there's no place in my life for them. But these, I've been using, this is probably my 10th pair I've bought of these. Every time I see them on sale, I buy more. These have lasted through thick and thin. They've got a perfect fit on the hand. They're just very, very comfortable because they do have elastic in them, plus this Velcro strap here. And they fit like a glove, no pun intended. Very comfortable. And I do a lot of heavy-duty work like landscaping, gardening, cutting wood, moving trees around. And I have never burned a hole in the palm or the fingers of any of these gloves yet. So these are like 2 thumbs up on these guys. These are awesome. Okay, that's all I had today. These are just some safety items from Harbor Freight. I have a lot more stuff I've purchased, and if I get time, I'll do a little video of those too. All right, cheers.